Hi, this is Dan. So last night I was reading some Wei Wu Wei. I was actually rereading a book I have that I've read before. It's called Ask the Awakened. And you might be asking, like, Dan, what are you doing reading Wei Wu Wei? It's like, hey, I got free time. Everyone needs a hobby, right? So I don't know if you've ever read any Wei Wu Wei, but it's very, very interesting. Yeah, you're reading it, and it's kind of like, wow, wow. I mean, he should be called like Wei Wu Wu because it's like, wow, this stuff looks woo. You're reading it, and you're like, wow, yeah, yeah, uh-huh. The fuck did I just read? It's very difficult to grasp. So I was reading last night, and he's talking about the void, emptiness, which is a fundamental tenet of Eastern religion and philosophy, Buddhism and Hinduism, right? Emptiness, the void. I think in Buddhism it's called sunyata. So I studied Eastern religion in college, and I could never really grasp, what they're talking about. And the thing is, you can't really think about nothing, right? Because if you think about nothing, you create something. You make nothing into an object. So I can never really grasp this whole idea of what they're talking about, on the void and emptiness. So, but I was reading it last night, and I'll read a part that I kind of got to me. So, in reference to the void, Wei Wu Wei says, "It is nothing, therefore everything is. Were it anything, there could not be anything. It is precisely because it is nothing that there can be anything." So, it's another one like, wow, whoa. But then I kind of thought of an analogy which helped me to understand it. So, because I'm all about sharing and giving, I thought I would, share my analogy with you. So I got a graphic here on my whiteboard. So, GPS coordinates, right? They refer to the latitude and longitude of a location. So in this case, this is the White House. This, my drawing of the White House here. So the White House is north 38 degrees, 53 minutes, 51.7 seconds, west 77 degrees, 2 minutes, 11.5 seconds. So what do these coordinates actually refer to? They refer to the space that the White House occupies, right? And it doesn't really matter what is in that space. It could be a building, or let's just say, let's go back like 1,000 years before the White House, right? So if you go back like 1,000 years and there is no White House, I think back then it was probably like a swamp, right? So it's kind of like nothing there. These coordinates still refer to a point, to a space, which could have something in it, could have a house in it, could have trees in it, could have a swamp in it. And there could be nothing there at all. You could even, you know, dig a ditch and have a big hole, right? So now it's a big hole. So what are these GPS coordinates actually referring to? Well, they're actually referring to nothing, right? They're referring to this imaginary space where nothing is, and because nothing is, something can exist there. So because what these GPS coordinates refer to does not exist, it allows anything in that space to exist, right? If these GPS coordinates referred to an actual physical thing, nothing could be there because it would be taking up all the space. So these GPS coordinates refer to space which allows anything there to be. And these coordinates, what they refer to are totally unaffected by whatever occupies that space. And in a sense, you could say these GPS coordinates actually refer to something real because it never changes. What these GPS coordinates refer to never alters, it doesn't come, it doesn't go, it just is. But it's not existent. Because it's not existent, something physical could actually be there. But the physical thing that's actually there that we think is real is actually transitory, right? It comes, it goes, it alters, it fades. It, 1,000 years from now, will there still be a White House there? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe there won't even be an Earth there, right? So the void is like a GPS coordinate for the entire universe. It's referring to the space that allows everything else to exist, because the void does not exist. And yet the void is the only thing that is, in a sense, real. And the things that we take to be real, the physical objects that exist in the void, are actually unreal. So how's that? Is that woo-woo enough for you?